Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, we're going to go over striking from a relaxed position when your cane is not on the floor, when your cane's on top of something. There might be times when you're leaning on something kind of high. You could be leaning on a vehicle. And I don't know if you're going to put your cane on your vehicle, or maybe it's the back end of a truck and you have your cane on the back end of a truck, or you're leaning on anything, table, something that's kind of you can lean on and talk to people. And you happen to have your cane. You could have a small fence and you put your cane on top of the fence. Now it could have a little bit of an extra lip here, so I'm going to talk about that in a second. But I want to be able to strike from this position. What if somebody does start to approach me and all of a sudden things do go south? Now, I'm sitting here relaxed and all of a sudden I got bobbing, something happens, all of a sudden I strike and I move. Or I could do it with the other hand. I could be sitting here like this, strike and I move. So what I'm doing is and again, that's not a powerful strike. That's more of a stunner. I'm kind of relaxed. I did a video earlier on being relaxed and shooting from the leaning strike, I call it. Well, from here, I'm kind of just leaning on the cane and I'm kind of sitting here. Now, some of you might not do that. You might kind of have the cane here and just kind of lean and talk like this, and you can do whatever you want to do. But if you happen to have your cane up and you're like this and all of a sudden something goes south, boom. As I strike, I move backwards. Yes, I can prepare for it and be ready for it, but then this person may start to shift around. And again, understand something. I'm only hitting this individual if I absolutely feel they're coming after me for something. You know, don't just strike somebody because they're, that's gonna go over bad for you. So I'm sitting here, my hands happen to be here. Now, if this person starts to get kind of aggressive, yes, I'm gonna kind of keep the whatever's between me and him. But again, let's say I'm sitting here, awesomely, you know, this guy starts to get an attitude, I strike and I move. So as I'm here, as I go back, notice as I'm here, I'm going back, picking and striking. Again, if I'm here, boom. I'm not simply picking this up, striking, and then moving back. What you want to try to have in self-defense, and I'll say this, to me, it's important. Maybe not to a lot of people, but to me it's important. No wasted motion. No wasted motion. I want to have no wasted motion, as least effort as I can, and maybe as maximum power as I can. Now to get all three of those together, it's hard, but I want to definitely get at least one or two of those rolling. So from here, he starts to come in. As I'm going back, I'm striking and then I'm moving. Again, I don't want to just hit him and go back, because he ended up might be closer than I am, closer than I think, and then all of a sudden he jammed me. And if I go back, he may start to zip around or, and whatever come around me. Again, I'm here, strike and move. So as I come up and move, strike, and I still got something between me. Now, if you've got like a fence, remember I talked about it earlier, and you know the old, some of the old fences, if they're a little shorter, they had the little lip that you can lean on, and they had kind of the, whether it was flat or triangular shape, you may have to go over that. You could be leaning on it this way and up and over, so you don't get caught up on it. But practice that. Lean on something from here and then shoot as you move backwards. No wasted motion. It's very important in self-defense. I feel it is. Again, here, as I start to move backwards, boom. Now if you notice, I'll roll my cane right into my arm, or basically roll my arm down into my cane. I could go like this, but notice if I go, let's see if I can do this wrong. Well, it went real far over there because I moved and smacked it down, but then I got to do one of these. But if I'm here and strike. And what I did was, watch my cane. I rolled. So from here, so as I'm moving backwards, rolled my cane, picked it up, and striked. So work that technique from using the cane to strike from a relaxed position. Work that technique, as I always say, make it yours. And thank you for watching the videos. If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys very soon.